Today is the second and final day of a key meeting for France's far-right National Front. The party considering a name change, new leadership structure and new bylaws. But it's not straying too far from its populist roots, inviting former White House strategist Steve Bannon to address supporters on Saturday. Party leader Marine Le Pen trying to rebrand the party her father founded back in 1972. And she's under pressure after she led the National Front to unprecedented success in last year's presidential election, only to see its support plunge in the months that followed. Catherine Clifford reports from Lille.
I've had the honor of being in those boardrooms.
The big news to come out of day one of the National Front's Congress here in Lille was, of course, Steve Bannon's special guest appearance. Steve Bannon, of course, the former chief strategist of Donald Trump, the man behind his election campaign. Now, Steve Bannon was full of praise for the far right across Europe. He told members of the National Front Party that they should be encouraged by the far right's recent successes in elections in Italy, for the anti-establishment recent successes there. He also said, let them call you racist. So, of course, this is one of the more hardline right-wing figures to be associated with Trump, and critics have said that his presence perhaps strays from the National Front's intended message of really rebranding their party and disconnecting it further from negative racist connotations linked to its name, the National Front, a name steeped in history. It's been used since the party was founded by Jean-Marie Le Pen in 1972, and that's, of course, what we're now expecting in day two of the Congress. We're set to hear Marine Le Pen propose a new name for the party, which of course members will then vote on. And we know that members are, in fact, it's quite a narrow. They're quite divided over the change of name to the party. A survey found that the questionnaire found that 52% of them were agreeing to change the name. And now, so we'll see to what extent they agree to the name that Marine Le Pen suggests.
French President Emmanuel Macron is in India in a bid